whole point in doing this is, you got my strut here. My strut, like I said, this piece here is a 1/2 inch in diameter. So I can take this and do this with one hand. Okay, that will go right on there. It slides right on there. I'll show you guys how to pin this together here. But the difference is in this unit, instead of being 1/2 inch, it's 10 millimeter that goes in here. And I think 1/2 inch is in the realm of around 12 and a half millimeters. I could pull my calipers out and give you guys an exact number, but as you'll see, this will slide in there. Point I'll make before I go too far is the only reason I'm doing this is to save money. The retracts are like $29 from Hobby King. I guess you're still getting a high quality strut. They sell these struts on Hobby King. I've never tried them, but I don't know. I get these. They're not too terrible priced. And anyways, you're getting electric retracts for a whole lot less than what you would pay from E-Flight or Robart. I'm not using any kind of special tools here. For the first one I made here, I didn't use calipers or anything like that. I used a tape measure. So no fancy measuring tools. And then as far to mill this down, you guys are probably wondering, how did I mill this down? I used nothing more than a $45 drill press that I inserted this into, and I'll show you. And then I used my $10 grinder. So I have more expensive ones, but that's just the one that works. So there's nothing special going on here. You don't need a expensive lathe or anything like that. Okay, so we've cut off our 1/2 inch diameter piece, and I put it in my drill press. Now that it's spinning, just take your angle grinder, and I'm going to take this and just continue to grind that. Grind for a little bit, check it, grind and check until I get it down to that desired 10 millimeter. Once we get this ground down closer, it's about 10.5 millimeters right now. I'm going to start this up. I'll show you. I just take a file. I can't really do this right, but use one hand, you know, and I hold it as level, iron it up, and I just, you know, work it across there. This shouldn't take you very long to mill that down with the grinder. So once you get close, I use a file to get everything really nice and square. And I'll use my calipers to make sure that the top of it and the bottom. But like I said, the first one I did, I completely just eyeballed it, and I was just under 10 millimeter to fit that in there, but it's a very tight, snug fit. Okay, so now I've got my piece milled out. I've got it tapped into my larger diameter piece. What we're going to do is we're just going to drill a hole all the way through it. That way we can put a pin in there. Okay, now that we drilled a hole in it, you'll see that you can fit a pin. It fits right in there. It's the exact same size. But what I'm going to show you here is if you take this and then you hit it ever so slightly, there we go, and you put a big kink in it, when you push it in here, it's going to be really tight. Okay, we're just going to tap this in just a little bit with a hammer. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, that thing is in there good and tight, and now we're going to take it, put that there, and then on the other side, they're kind of clipped or whatever. And then we're gonna put this back in the drill press. We put this in, and I'm gonna grind those down, and then I'll start working on this piece. Okay, we got this back in the drill press. Just gonna take my grinder and grind. Okay, now that I've got that ground down, I'm just gonna start my drill press up and kind of smooth this all down just like we've done the other. And I'm using a drill press here, and that's pretty janky, but it's what I got. If you got a lathe, all the more power to you. If you got the proper tools, go for it. But I'm just going to show you a little demonstration. Here's my wheel, kind of a heavy wheel, weighs 7 ounces. I'm going to put an extra couple ounces of weight in here. Now I'm going to rig this up to the old wheel. Now I got this rigged up, and I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm just going to flick the switch here. Well, it all fell out of there, but see, it had no problem lifting that much weight.